Hey everyone, it's me Megs, and I am back with a requested week into my hair care journey routine on the road to recovery. This clip here is from my hair in 2013, and I actually went back to doing this same exact regimen that had my hair the healthiest. So what we're going to view here is my routine that I wrote down in 2012 that got me to the healthiest point of my hair care. Okay, so we are doing this exact thing. I started doing this a month ago, and my hair is actually starting to respond and feel very much so familiar because I noticed I didn't have enough protein in my routine, and I just needed a little more TLC like I did in 2012-13 that got my hair to look just like this. So the beauty of this all is that I had everything documented and recorded so I can go back and reference those old videos of mine to help me today. So many of you are aware I found out I was iron deficient, and I wasn't really doing much with my routine because I had a lot going on personally. So we're back and we're better, in a better place. My diet is much better, and I've been on Geritol for about almost 6 months now. So my hair is actually improving. So we're going to do this routine that I was doing in 2013. So I'm going to show you guys what that looked like. So I've been doing a lot of protective styles and leaving my hair absolutely alone. So here I have a flat twist. I'm going to take this out. And so on this day, I'm actually going to start off this video with my co-wash routine. So I'm going to unravel these flat twists, and I always make sure I detangle my hair thoroughly before my hair touches water in the shower, just to avoid any matting and tangling and things like that. But with this routine, I noticed within the month my texture had changed as far as softer, and my shedding slowed down tremendously, and my moisture has been retained with my hair. So that's a good thing. So this regimen does work. So with this, I am going to section off my hair, and I'm going to deep condition on dry hair. So that's what I used to do on co-wash days. So I'm going to section my hair off like this. Okay, and as you can see, I have a lot of work to do, but it's okay. We're going to get there, okay? Ain't nothing we can do about the past, but move forward. So I'm going to spray my hair down in sections with rose water because I want my hair to be quite damp. Not wet, but damp. I always like to deep condition my hair on damp or dry hair, and I feel like I always got the best results when I did that. And that's what gave me the aha moment. Like, Megan, you got a regimen. Go back to what you was doing, what worked. So light protein I do on co-wash days on dry hair. So I use the ORS Replenishing Conditioner. I ran out of products, so I found these packs in my place. And I decided to go back to using an applicator brush to apply the conditioner directly to my roots. This definitely is a game changer for me. So I'm back using this nice soft applicator brush. So this ORS Replenishing Conditioner is a light protein for me at least. And I use about 3 packs of this. And it's more than enough for me. You may need less or more depending on your density, but with my deep conditions, I always add oils. So I'm going to put my Jamaican black castor oil in here. And I would say this is probably about 2 tablespoons, some jojoba oil. And I put about the same amount of that as well. And I'm also going to apply some avocado oil. Mind you, this is totally optional. You do not have to do this. Definitely do what works for you. And I'm just going back to what always have worked for me. So I'm going to apply some rosemary oil as well. This is an essential oil. And you always want to make sure you dilute your essential oils with carrier oils, which were the previous oils we applied to this conditioner. So I'm just going to mix this all up. And some people may believe in this, some people may not, but definitely do what works for you. So I like to use the applicator brush and apply it to my roots first, because back in the day, I noticed this worked incredibly well for me because I had new growth that was getting treated with conditioner, and this also helps prevent breakage at the roots, especially when you have that line of demarcation. Because I don't know what I was doing, girl. I'm like, you got the blueprint, just go back to what worked back then. So this is exactly what I did about 10 years ago to get me the results that I'm looking for. So currently right now, this is actually an improvement with my hair right now. So I'm actually going to be working on density, so I'm confident that this routine will help me get there. So the front of my hair is definitely a lot weaker than the back of my hair. So I'm really making sure that I get to the roots and work my hair, work the conditioner all the way to my end. So you can see it's growing. I'm getting the length, but my density is definitely lacking right now because I did find out I was iron deficient, and my diet was in the dumps. My diet has improved tremendously, y'all. Okay, so all I need to do is get to this regimen to improve my hair. So applying conditioner into sections has really always worked very well for me because I want to make sure I get the product everywhere. So if you just apply conditioner just to the section, you're not getting the inside, you're not getting the roots. You want to make sure you get the ends too. And so this always have just worked really well for me in retaining length. So as you can see, my hair is actually growing in length. I never really had an issue with growth. I tend to have an issue with kind of like density. Okay, so I'm actually working on that right now. So applying this conditioner to my hair when it's kind of damp and not after a shampoo or a co-wash, I feel like it's really beneficial for me. My hair really absorbs this product, and I know this is going to work really well for me because my hair is responding very well to this. So I apply this all into sections just like this, and I'm going to apply a plastic cap also. And this works so well because when I have tons of new growth, that is really nice and conditioned, and it provides me a lot of slip and, you know, makes manageability manageable. Okay, so I used all of that conditioner. Okay, so that's applied. I am going to go in with my jet bonnet, and I attach my blow dryer to this, and it's been working pretty well. I've been using this jet bonnet like this for about 10 years now, and it's amazing. Girl, excuse my face, I'm just being silly, but it works really well. So I deep condition for about 20 minutes. So each week I do light protein on a co-wash day because it balances out my protein and moisture for the week. So in the shower, I'm going to rinse out the conditioner first, which was the light protein, the ORS Replenishing Conditioner. And I rinse that out in order to do my co-wash with a moisturizing conditioner, which is the Herbal Essence Rose Hips Conditioner. You can use any cheapy conditioner that you want. I prefer this one. It gives me plenty of slip. My hair loves it. And basically, I just really want to massage this onto my scalp to get my hair and scalp kind of like stimulated with, you know, the massaging of the scalp. So I noticed with my routine, I wasn't getting my hair wet enough, and I remembered that my hair loves water, and water is also another form of moisture or moisturizing your hair. This clip is actually old. This is from last May, so my hair is not even this texture or length anymore. So with this current routine, my texture is actually starting to come back, and my fullness has come back with the new growth that's coming in. I have a lot more texture because my hair isn't really supposed to be bone straight. So we're working on that though. So my hair has plenty of slip with deep conditioning first on dry hair and then co-washing my hair in the shower. I have plenty of moisture. My hair feels very juicy. My new growth feels amazing. So now it's time to air dry. I went back to using the Cantu Argan Oil Leave-In Conditioner, and to air dry my hair, I always used to apply just the smallest amount first to allow my hair to air dry, just so it can kind of like tame frizz, and so my ends won't be just completely like feeling dried out. So I always apply a little bit to my ends and to my hairline because later on, once my hair is a bit more dry, we're going to go in and detangle and apply this leave-in to each section, making sure it's thoroughly applied from root to end. So in this video right here, I was 6 weeks post-relaxer, y'all, and I got a little hungry, so I had a little snack, okay? But I noticed with this routine, my hair takes a little longer to air dry, and it air dries a lot smoother now because before it would air dry and be like incredibly dry and stiff. So that goes to show that this routine works for me. And as y'all can see, you see all that new growth in the new hair towards the root. It's a lot fuller than the hair at the ends. So I'm going to take my time with this and detangle in sections because my older hair is quite brittle and it's a bit over processed because my hair was a completely different texture, and my relaxer would process a lot differently because my hair was a lot finer and thinner due to me being iron deficient at the time and I didn't know it. So my hair is actually looking really good as far as the new hair, and my hair is detangling with ease with applying each section with the leave-in cream and detangling from the bottom up. And I noticed my shedding has slowed down tremendously too, even with this regimen, and I do believe with the Geritol supplement that I've been taking. So with this co-washing on my hair too. It allows me to detangle my hair with a lot of ease. I don't have any tangles. It's really nice and smooth, nice slip, no snagging, and I didn't have any shedding. So this is how my hair is looking right now, and let me tell you, this is actually a dramatic improvement for me. Okay, you should have seen what my hair looked like last year. It was crazy. So things are slowly coming back to health. Okay, so I'm just going to continue to let it get a little more dry, but I'm going to continue to work my hair in sections, and I'm going to go ahead and moisturize and seal now. So my hair is kind of damp, and I'm using the ORS olive oil moisturizer, and I apply this into the very small section here. Okay, because I'm on the road to recovery, and the previous hair that I have is quite brittle, so I want to make sure that's nice and moisturized. So apply the moisturizer first and then seal with oil. So in this oil blend that I have, it's olive oil and jojoba oil, because I noticed that those oils work the best for me to penetrate my hair. So I only apply like a little dot size within each section, because I want to make sure this is thoroughly moisturized and sealed. So I applied the moisturizer to my roots as well, and just really make sure that gets thoroughly applied to each section, because I don't skimp out on this, because I do want to retain length. That's the whole purpose of my current hair journey, is to retain length so I won't have to continue chopping. And a lot of my issue that I was having, why I kept chopping my hair, that you kept seeing here on my YouTube channel, is because I was iron deficient and my hair would break off at a certain length. So far, so good. I'm not seeing the same kind of breakage that I was seeing. But of course, this is previously old hair and it's not the healthiest, so it will naturally have the ability to break, which is why I make sure that I keep my hair nice and moisturized now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my hair into a bantu knot, because I do want to have kind of like some curls. So this is a great way to have some heatless curls, because on this journey, I am avoiding heat, okay? So I just wounded my hair up, put a bobby pin in it, and right now my hair is about I would say 85% dry. So overnight that's going to dry into a really nice curl. Okay, so my front of my hair is the weakest, like I said before, and that's something that I'm working on right now, and that's just going to take time to grow out. And with this regimen, it's definitely going to be babied and back to health too if I stay consistent. That's the whole key with everything. So with my problem area, I'm going to make sure I pay close attention to this and make sure this is moisturized too. Okay, so I'm just going to do the same thing within each section. Apply about a dot size of the moisturizer, maybe more like a dime size or a quarter size. Make sure I hit the roots and hit those ends, really making sure that's nice and moisturized. Okay, and so my plan for the recovery of the front of my hair is to not pull it back and not to use any edge controls. So that's what I've been doing for the past couple of months, and I've noticed that it's been working really great. And so with this, I'm just going to lightly brush my edges back and then put this into a bantu knot also. So I noticed just working in sections just allows me to get the product where I need to, get, and just allows me so I won't have to pull my hair back really tight. Okay, so everything is really nice and loose. Everything's moisturized now. My hair is about 85 to 90% damp, and so that's going to continue to dry overnight. And I apply my satin like scarf to my hair this kind of way so my edges will lay nice and flat, even with this new growth. So everything is feeling really good. Okay, so then I'm gonna go to sleep and wake up the next morning, and I actually styled my hair for work. Okay, so I did put it into a loose bun, but this is probably the only time that I style my hair is if I have to go out somewhere. Okay, and let me know in the comment section if you want to see how I style and what products I use to do my buns. So I did have some curls in my bantu knot, but I didn't want my hair exposed to that cold air. It was really windy this day, so I pinned it up into a bun. And I'm going to moisturize and seal my hair. Just do a quick kind of run throughout my hair. And I don't wear my hair pulled back very often unless I just have to go outside because I work from home. So as you can see, like my hair is still very nice and moisturized. It feels really good, but my ends do need a little extra care because it was super windy this day. So I'm just gonna kind of go through my hair and refine my parts because I found them. So I'm just gonna lightly detangle my hair because I just want to make sure everything's nice and smooth for when I apply. Oh girl, my voice. Hello. Uh, I'm gonna girl, what was I saying? I'm gonna apply the rose water and detangle my hair to make sure when I apply this that it's really nice and smooth and I don't have any tangles. So I need some more of this. This is running out. So I apply about a quarter size. Start from my ends first because that's what was exposed to that cold air. And I'm going to seal with my oil. So because I thoroughly moisturize about a day or two before, I don't really have to do too much. And my hair is not dry. It's very juicy. So the whole point with this routine is to make sure your hair never gets dry or feels really dry and brittle. That's just me and for my personal hair type. So I'm going to oil my scalp down. Okay, so if you reference the routine sheet in the beginning of the video, this is a part of the regimen too before I shampoo. So I moisturize and seal and apply the Jamaican black castor oil to each section at my root area and really do a thorough scalp massage. Because I noticed that scalp massages really help me have blood flow to circulate to my scalp, which helps produce new hair growth. So I also apply that castor oil to my hair and my ends too on top. And so I have always done this and I've just always gotten great results with doing scalp massages with Jamaican black castor oil. You can use whatever concoction you find that works best for you, but I need the density help, okay? So doing this at least once a week will help me out tremendously, okay? So I just make sure I apply that to my ends as well, and I'm just going to twist the hair up loosely. So I always do my scalp massages leading up to shampoo wash day because if I leave this castor oil on my scalp too long, it will become very itchy. And I don't want to damage or irritate my scalp with excessive scratching, okay? You do not want to do that, okay? So I'm just going to do the same exact thing to the back section of my hair. And with this journey, I switch up my sectioning because I don't want to continuously section my hair the same kind of way because that can also cause breakage. So you just want to be mindful of that too. So I'm going to spray my hair with the rose water, just making it kind of damp, not wet, okay? Because I notice my hair loves water. And ooh, girl, it's definitely time for another bottle of this. I run through ORS moisturizing hair lotion. It's just something that I've always used. I started using this back in 2008 when I started my very first round of hair journeys when I was relaxed back then. And this just always worked really well for me. So I'm going back to the basics of what works, and my hair is responding to it. So I'm not thoroughly moisturizing in tiny sections like I did before. I'm just kind of like running it through my hair and then doing the oil down of my scalp and doing a massage. So you can do a 5-minute massage per section. You can do a 3-minute, whatever feels good for you. And this definitely feels good to me. And I like doing this too because it really helps nurture my new growth coming in. It helps with breakage at the roots because right now I do have a lot of short hairs at the roots, so I'm trying to baby those as well. So it's quite a bit on here, but my hair definitely absorbs this. Okay, so then I'm going to take off my makeup and proceed with my nighttime routine, get in the shower. And so everything is nice and moisturized. My face is clean, and I'm going to apply the same scarf that I did earlier in the week. And I also apply a bonnet on top because with all that oil, I want to make sure it's not running all over my pillow and things like that. So I want that extra security. So as you can see, look, boom, it's juicy. Juicy. And that's what I wanted. That's what I want my hair to look like, okay? Because prior it was not giving this. So I knew I needed to make a change. I needed to go to my throwback routine and see. And I'm seeing right now. So now it's time for shampoo day. Okay, so it's been about a day. And so I don't comb my hair unless I have to go somewhere. So my hair really doesn't have a comb running through it unless I need to shampoo it really. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my moisturizing shampoo. This is the Kera moisturizing shampoo, and I'm gonna make sure I focus in on the roots and run it down the hair because we put that oil on there, and we want to make sure it's nothing remaining on the hair that could weigh it down. But also you don't want to strip your hair too. You still want to have those nutrients. So this is, if I'm correct, was a sulfate-free shampoo. I'm not against sulfate shampoos, but I just noticed that this one provides me with plenty of slip to my hair. So I make sure I shampoo my hair on kind of like lukewarm water, nothing too hot, and make sure my hair is going back all in one direction, okay? You don't want to ball your hair up when you're shampooing it. So this is how my hair looks straight out the shower. It's starting to air dry just a little bit, and I'm going to deep condition. So this will be my second deep condition of the week, and on moisturizing shampoo wash days, I like to use a moisturizing conditioner, which is a throwback favorite, the Aunt Jackie's In Control Moisturizing and Softening Conditioner. And I love that this price allows me to have a lot of product. So with my conditioners, I always use my oils, and this time I'm going to use avocado, amla, and Jamaican black castor oil, along with rosemary oil too. So I always use my carrier oils and balance it out with a rosemary, and I'll have a separate video explaining the benefits of doing this. So I really love the texture of this conditioner, and I normally use my Kera Humecto cream conditioner, but that can be quite pricey, especially now that I'm deep conditioning my hair twice a week. And that's why I may have multiple moisturizing conditioners or multiple protein conditioners because things can get pricey. So you need to balance that out. So I also, of course, I'm applying the oils into this conditioner. I'm going to mix it all up. And this conditioner smells so good. And I love the texture of it as well. And even though this conditioner is marketed to natural hair care, it works great on my relaxed hair, especially at that new growth. So don't sleep on products if you're relaxed just because it's marketed to natural hair. It works amazing on relaxed hair too. So my hair is kind of more on the wet side right here, and I'm just kind of finger detangling some areas just to make sure I don't have any tangles at the roots. And so far everything is looking pretty good. Everything is nice and detangled. Not detangled like with a comb, but just kind of finger detangled of any kind of like tangles that I might see. You get what I mean? So again, I'm gonna apply the conditioner to my roots with the applicator brush, and it just is such a game changer. Like, I don't even know why I started slacking on this. It just works so well with applying it this way, especially for that new growth. And this Aunt Jackie's moisturizing conditioner has just always worked so well with my hair. So apply it to roots, then take a section and apply it from my ends, working all the way up to the root area. So I'm excited for my hair to grow out so I can start cutting off the unhealthy hair, but that's going to take some time. Okay, so I'm really starting to notice a difference with the density of the new hair coming in. And so as long as I keep my regimen up, things should fall into place, literally. So really making sure I baby my problem areas and continue with being consistent with my routine, my diet, and everything else. So within each section, I always twist it up like that and just do the same exact thing. So I also want to be mindful too. I may do a separate video on when I do my clarifying shampoo and protein treatments. That's a part of my monthly routine as well. But this is my weekly routine. So I deep condition twice a week, okay? And I just feel like it works. Some people may feel like that's too much, but I just know that's what my hair needs right now, okay? So that's applied, and I'm just going to pin everything up. And pinning my hair up when I deep condition it allows for my hair to really get access to that heated hooded dryer, because if you let it hang, the hair won't get penetrated with the additional heat. And I just noticed with using heat with deep conditions, I always get the best results long term, okay? And if you don't have a hooded bonnet, you can leave it on for about 45 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse that out, making sure my hair is going back all in one direction. And y'all, this shower, what's this called? A hose? I don't know why I'm having a brain fart. This is linked in my Amazon storefront. This shower head and attachment is the bomb, okay? So we're going to do the same thing. It's basically like a repeat of the same thing. whenever my hair hits water, whether it be a co-wash or shampoo, I always air dry. So I'm doing the same exact thing, applying a little bit of the leave-in conditioner while my hair air dries. On average, it takes my hair about 15 to 20 minutes to get to kind of like 80% dry before I start to detangle it. I never detangle my hair when it's just wet like this, because that's when I tend to get the most breakage and things like that. So my hair is actually starting to air dry to the point where I can start detangling it a little bit and applying the leave-in conditioner per section. So this routine is fairly simple in my opinion once you get your products down, once you get your routine down and your days down. And just continuously doing the same thing and being consistent has always granted me the best results possible. Now, will it take some time? Yes. Will it take some patience? Yes. But the results definitely come in when you really take your time and be patient with yourself. So I'm doing the same thing, apply the leave-in conditioner, then follow through with moisturizing and sealing my hair thoroughly within each section. And then pretty much after this, I really kind of like do some twists, some low manipulation styles, and leave my hair alone. Oftentimes I work from home, so I really don't need to like style or do my hair. So this is how I tend to look around the house when I don't have to go anywhere. My hair stays pinned up with a scarf on, and then I unravel to moisturize and seal when my hair needs it. So keeping it pinned up works really well for me, keeping my hair nice and moisturized and out of the way. So that is about it, y'all. That's a week into my hair recovery, hair journey routine. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. All information about what I do and what I use is down in the description below. And feel free to stick around to watch more of my current hair journey routine videos and on the road to recovery videos here on my YouTube channel. See you later.